everybody. Bob Sullivan here with Astute Solutions. I'm sitting here with Lindsay, who's a quality manager at a Colorado facility, and we just finished up with day one of our 3-day workshop, Operational Business Skills, where we covered email and email etiquette, Excel and data analytics, and then finished with PowerPoint basics. So to start, Lindsay, thank you for joining us on this.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
What's one thing that you learned today that you didn't know before?
Well, there were a lot of things that I learned. I thought that this class in general was just awesome as a new leader because you kind of get pushed into management or leadership without really having the basic skills taught to you, and then you're kind of trying to just play catch up to figure out what you need to do. So one of the things that I really loved that you taught was Excel tips and tricks. All these little tiny things that I feel like I should have known already, but are going to make my job a whole lot easier. So just the basics of Excel and how to make a chart with the data that you put into Excel.
It's one of those things with Excel where there's so much there. It's where do you begin? It's using Google could take you down a rabbit hole, and I'm glad to hear that that kind of is a good starting foundation for you.
Yeah, the function button that you can press to figure out, if you don't even know how to get started, you could just ask and it will tell you. That's pretty awesome.
It is. How do you think this knowledge is going to improve your day-to-day work?
I think that I can just be a little bit more efficient in my job and hopefully not take as long to do something that I usually do. And I hope that I can also teach the skills that you guys have taught me today to help my staff grow as leaders themselves.
That's perfect. Again, yeah, with how much everything's going on day to day, saving a minute here or even 5-10 minutes there, it adds up pretty quick.
Because someone can teach you something and then you try and, finish your project or, put that data into the Excel, but you're also going back to learn the basics, and that takes a long time. And you don't even know where to look sometimes to start. So I appreciate that.
Using these techniques and skills, where do you see this going, or where do you want to head from here after learning these basics? Where do you see yourself going from here?
That's a good question. I want to get better as a leader, and I think it starts with understanding where you need to grow and your weaknesses, and start at the basics, of leadership, and having just a general foundation of what it means to be a leader. How can you be better as a leader? How can you be better at talking with people and public speaking, and how you present yourself as a leader? So I want to take it back to my job and just try and see if I can make a couple changes to better myself in my own field.
Perfect. So would you recommend this session as a way for new nurse managers to learn these fundamental skills, being one day into it?
Yes. I think it's great that even the length of the session was nice and short. It wasn't too long. I stayed engaged the whole time. I think it's great for new nurse leaders or new managers. I would love to see this in our Denver facility with our new CNC clinical nurse specialist or nurse leader programs in their orientation. I think it would be great for them. And it would have been really helpful for me earlier on, but I'm loving that I get the chance to have the opportunity to do it now.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.